Once a new driver has mastered driving on smaller roundabouts, the next step is to drive on larger roundabouts. However, large roundabouts can be busier and faster, and might also have more exits and multiple lanes. The fast-moving traffic flow can be more difficult to enter, and it is easy to get disorientated, which could lead to an unsafe lane change or a wrong turn. This video will show how to approach, enter, and navigate around large roundabouts safely. We should use the MSPSL routine to approach the roundabout, as shown in our Roundabouts for Beginners video. As we drive towards the roundabout, there will usually be a road sign showing its layout. It is important to read this sign and find out which direction and number exit we need to take to get to our destination. This will help us to position our car correctly, and then as we drive around the roundabout, we can count each exit we pass so that we are ready for the exit we need. In this example, we are following signs towards Bury St Edmunds, so that would be a right turn, third exit. As we slow the car down, we need to assess the roundabout's visibility and decide how slowly to approach the give-way line. The less we can see, the slower we must drive. This is especially important on large roundabouts, as many have a national speed limit and other traffic can be approaching us much faster than on small roundabouts. So we enter the roundabout and pass exit 1. We accelerate the car up to the speed of the traffic flow and continue around the inner lane. As we approach exit 2, we check our mirrors to see if it's safe to change lanes, signal, then position in the outer lane ready for our exit. If there is traffic beside our car when we need to change lanes, we should continue around the roundabout once more and take the exit next time round. If we use this technique of counting the exits as we pass them, we will always know where we are on the roundabout and allow us enough time to change lanes smoothly and safely. We should never be tempted to steer suddenly from the inner lane into an exit, as this would surprise nearby vehicles and cause danger. Let's have a look at a few more examples of driving around another larger roundabout. In this clip, we need to drive towards Brandon, so we read the sign and see that we need to turn left, first exit. Since visibility is poor here, we slow right down for the give-way line. Once we see that the roundabout is safe to enter, we continue to our exit and finally cancel our indicator. The biggest danger here is misjudging the speed of approaching traffic. If we pull out in front of a car that is moving faster than we think, they will be forced to brake or swerve to avoid us. In this next clip, we are driving towards Bury St Edmunds, and the sign shows that we need to drive straight ahead, second exit. As we approach the roundabout, we can see that the visibility is quite good to the right, so we slow the car a little less than normal while we look for traffic. We enter the roundabout and keep our position carefully in the outer lane, and then once we have passed the first exit, we indicate to show we are leaving at the next exit. We will often indicate before we actually see our exit, but since our exit is next, it is good to signal to others in plenty of time. When driving straight ahead, we need to steer carefully to stay in our lane, as cutting across the inner lane could put us in danger. This is because other traffic will often be very close to our car on large roundabouts, so keeping good lane position is very important. this last clip, we need to drive towards Ipswich, and the sign shows that we need to turn right, 4th exit. Once again, visibility is good before the give way line, so once we see that it is safe, we continue onto the roundabout. We pass the 1st and 2nd exits, and then steer carefully to maintain our position in the inner lane. Once we spot the 3rd exit, we check our left mirror for danger before indicating left, changing lanes promptly, and then finally leaving the roundabout. Counting the exits is once again important here, as it will allow us to change lanes promptly, which will make our intended route clear to other drivers. When turning right, we need to check our left mirror carefully before committing to the lane change, as another car could be next to ours in the outer lane. If we see this happen, the safest option is to continue around the roundabout in the inner lane for another lap and take the exit next time around. There will of course be more complicated large roundabouts than the ones we are practicing on here. Some roundabouts have more lanes, more exits, traffic lights, or even mini roundabouts on them. If we find ourselves getting confused when on different junctions, then try to stay calm and follow the safest path off the roundabout, even if it isn't in the direction we originally wanted. Driving erratically will cause danger, so try to stay calm and drive smoothly, as this will be much safer. So remember to read the sign as we approach, steer carefully to stay in your lane, count the exits as we drive around, and change lanes carefully. If you found this video interesting, then please click our logo to subscribe to our channel, as it really helps other people find our videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, then please click the Patreon link and consider making a pledge. Thanks for watching.